She got everybody's attention and went through like everything that is important for the first day on the cruise about booking your reservations and when the show times are and things like that. And while she was standing there in front of the room and had everybody's attention, this guy in the back row sitting next to us literally took out his phone, dialed a number, and held a telephone call. What? Hello, everybody. We made it here on board the Margaritaville at Sea Paradise cruise ship, the ship that a lot of people say
is the worst ship in the world.
We have not left port yet because we literally just got on the ship, had lunch, and I came down here to the cabin to film this video for you. I just finished talking about what it was like flying over here, and I was sitting in kind of a special seat, and it had one plus, and as far as I'm concerned, a lot of minuses. And I talked about the hotel too. If you want to see that video, like I said, it's the last video I uploaded here, so you'll be able to see it in my library. And right now, I want to tell you a little bit more about what this has been like so far, and I'm just going to give you a huge spoiler alert right now. Speaking of this being the most horrible, awful cruise that you can book, so far, I absolutely cannot agree. And I've only been here in the port and on board, you know, like a couple hours. When we showed up at the port, there was a booth for us to check into. We booked this extra package called License to Chill, which is kind of an upgrade that you can add to whichever cabin you're booking on board. This includes like dining credits, spa credits, drink credits, just a little bit of extra things, and also includes a faster boarding time and also a VIP lounge while you're waiting to board the ship. Just like on many other cruises, you give your bags to somebody down in the terminal and then you go through security before you check into the cruise and get your card. One thing, however, that is quite different here on Margaritaville at Sea compared to other cruises is the excursions, the dining reservations, the spa reservations. Those are all things that are organized in the terminal before you actually get onto the ship. So there's a little area between the check-in counters and the waiting area where the tables are, where you kind of go one at a time from station to station and take care of these things if you're interested. After that, the waiting area in the terminal is divided into two different areas. One is for general cruisers and the other one is for people who are staying in suites or have some sort of upgraded package. And this place was nice. It looked like brand new. And in the VIP area, they even had snacks and non-alcoholic beverages. Nice view out over the bay here with some sailboats coming in and going out. And every once in a while, somebody from the crew came in to give us a little bit of information, tell some jokes, keep us sort of occupied. However, I kind of felt like there should have been some music playing in there. It was really quiet, and the colors and everything were fun and festive like you would expect from Margaritaville, but the atmosphere altogether was very much like a waiting room, which surprised me. I was surprised that they weren't playing music in there. Shortly before we did get to go onto the ship, and anybody who is in the VIP area is ushered onto the ship before everybody else. But shortly before that process began, then the VIP hostess, I guess is what I would call her, she got everybody's attention and went through like everything that is important for the first day on the cruise about booking your reservations and when the show times are and things like that. And while she was standing there in front of the room and had everybody's attention, this guy in the back row sitting next to us literally took out his phone, dialed a number, and held a telephone call. What? I'm not saying somebody called him and he was like,
I can't talk right now, I'll call you back.
He was like,
yeah, hi there, listen, I'm getting ready to go on a ship right now,
And of course, as soon as he started doing that, so many people turned around and was looking at him, and he didn't care. I don't know what it is about people traveling that makes them leave just some sort of like common sense and manners at home, but this guy definitely did. And it wasn't until several people asked him to be quiet that he finally then said, you know what, I'm gonna have to call you back. Yeah, duh. Let me know how you would have reacted if this guy was sitting next to you. I mean, he wasn't sitting close enough to us that people would have thought he was with us, but would you have said something to him too? I definitely looked at him like, dude, what are you doing? But honestly, people who act like that, I don't really think they care, do they? But we had some fruit punch, we had some snacks, and then about 12:15, I think, they ushered us on board. And here's one big piece of advice I can give you if you're gonna do a Margaritaville cruise, and so far, I can recommend it, but you can get to the port starting at 10:30 in the morning, but we did that and we ended up sitting there then for over an hour. And especially if you're not in the VIP area, what are you gonna do? Honestly, might as well just show up a little bit later at like 11, maybe 11:30, because it seems to me from other videos I've watched and from people I've talked to and from my experience today that you usually can't board the ship until noon or around 12:30. So, you know, I guess don't need to get here earlier unless you'd rather wait here than in your hotel. We boarded the ship and the first thing we did was went straight up to the buffet. This is something that so many people have criticized in their videos. I mean, for the price, and this is gonna be something I'm saying so often probably in these videos, that is for the price. First of all, what are you expecting for $119 for a 2-day cruise? But it was really good. They had some great Indian stuff. They had other veggies. There's a salad bar. There's a couple different stations where they make like paninis and pasta. Out in the back, there's this beautiful like indoor-outdoor dining area where they have a burger bar with lots of toppings, and I can only say it again, so far I've been really impressed. Not impressed the same way that like Disney impresses you. I'm talking about for $119 impressed. And then we came down here to the cabin. The cabin was ready already. The cabin steward met us and was really friendly, really chatty. Kind of wished he would stop talking, actually. And then I kicked Marcus out of the cabin here so I could sit down and talk to you. But now I'm gonna run upstairs and meet him in the lounge because we, as part of the package that we booked, we have 10 free drinks. That's kind of like the drink package that they offer. And in order to get it, you have to pick up your armband before 5 p.m. in the certain lounge. So I'm pretty sure that that's where he's waiting for me, and I'm gonna go up there and find him too. And if you are interested in seeing what the rest of this experience is like, and also learning more about this License to Chill package, and if in the end I think it's something that you need to add to your Margaritaville experience, then make sure you're subscribed, doesn't cost you anything, and click the notification button to let you know when new videos go online. I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. See you back here soon.
We can't change the past, can't take it back. We can learn to let go and let loose. Show your problems out the door and let loose. Ain't no worries on the dance floor. Just let the weight off your shoulders. Show 'em what you're made of. I'm right here, right now. Ain't no worries when you let loose.
Not bad.